Got some updates to the stuff going on over in Hollywood. A couple of shows are going back to work, and it's bad for the strikers. So it's from Neon. It says this is the worst case scenario for the strike. The writers are literally being stepped over by several shows and showrunners now. And if Hollywood execs don't see any real difference in ratings or revenue, it'll make them even less valuable in the eyes of the studio. So what's going on? Well, you have Drew Barrymore firing her show back up. She's going to go ahead and keep doing her talk show. And then you've got Bill Maher also coming back. And he's a little bit of a bigger deal than Drew Barrymore's show. I didn't even know that was still going on, but apparently it is. Now, Bill Maher, though, has had a successful show for a long time. And he's going back to work. And that means the crew that works for him is going back to work, which is what he cites as the reason why. Now, if you don't know what's going on, I did a video on this topic a few days ago talking about how you've got a lot of people now that work in Hollywood that are getting evicted. They're sleeping in their cars now. And this isn't the writers. This is the cameraman, the donut fetcher, the intern, or not, well, there's interns, but the makeup people, the guys that clean up the sets, the guys that build sets, set things up, you know, the blue-collar people that work on studios. Those people are having a hard time. And many of them are starting to lose everything because this has been going on for months. So Bill Maher says, I'm going to go back to work. And, of course, he's getting picketed now. And he's also got people like Stephen King blasting him. I really don't think that he's doing the wrong decision here. The writers, some of their claims are okay, but some of the other ones are a little outdated and a little stupid, like mandatory people in the writing room. You have to have this many people writing. Like, that's stupid and not needed. You could probably do most of the shit that gets slopped out in our faces now with one or two writers. Hell, that's probably how it will be once they start using AI to do their writing, which is unavoidable. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Most of the stuff that comes out today is dog shit. And AI can write dog shit just as good as they can write dog shit. So pickets are coming. They're going to start getting mad. They're going to go after Bill Maher now. But look, what are you going to do? They really don't have any other option. Like, they want to go back to work. They don't want to go back to work. They want to keep striking. And they're not really in a good position to do it. Because, I mean, these studios have all kinds of money. And look, I'm not rooting for either side here. Personally, other than a few shows here and there, I think Hollywood's not even as important as it used to be. A lot of the entertainment now comes from self-made creators on YouTube. The majority of the stuff that I watch is on YouTube. And it's a lot of somewhat reality-based stuff. I like to watch, like, you know, pickers. What I mean by that are people that go to, like, flea markets and barns and find shit and restore it, and go ask people questions on the street. I enjoy. A lot of people like stuff like that. A lot of people like reality TV. You're going to see a lot of that, and people eat that shit up left and right over a lot of the scripted content anymore anyway. But here's Bill Maher's statement. Real time is coming back, unfortunately, sans writers or writing. It has been 5 months, and it's time to bring people back to work. The writers have important issues that I sympathize with and hope they are addressed to their satisfaction, but they are not the only people with issues, problems, and concerns. Despite some assistance from me, much of the staff is struggling mightily. We all were hopeful this would come to an end after Labor Day, but that day has come and gone, and there still seems to be nothing happening. I love my writers. I am one of them, but I am not prepared to lose an entire year and see so many below the line people, he's saying below the poverty line, you didn't put that, suffer so much. I will honor the spirit of the strike by not doing a monologue, desk piece, new rules, or editorial. The written pieces that I am so proud of on Real Time, and I'll say it up front to the audience, the show I will be doing without my writers will not be as good as our normal show, full stop. But the heart of the show is an off-the-cuff panel discussion that aims to cut through the bullshit and predictable partisanship, and that will continue. The show will not disappoint. So that's the stance he's taking. By the way, did you want to know who's most affected by the strike? New GLAAD report says studios are putting LGBTQ progress at risk by not reaching deals on the strike. Most affected by the strike right here. So, yeah, I think that the longer this goes, the more value these writers are going to lose. They really should try and come to a compromise. Some of the stuff I get, like that deal where they can use people's likenesses in perpetuity, that's bullshit. But like stuff like we need 70 writers or 20 to 10 writers mandatory for every project. No, you don't. You don't need that. Some of the stuff is not, in my opinion, much like that big of a deal. Like it's not seeing the other side's argument. Anyway, that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about this. Is this the worst case scenario for the strikers? Let me know what you think. Also, if you would, please like, subscribe, share the video. Make sure you're still subscribed. Hit that notification bell. Check out my Rumble and Locals, and I will see you on the next one. Peace. Make sure to check out my Locals. There's a link in the description. It's a fun community that I'm trying to build over here. If you don't want to support me on YouTube, you can come over here. None of that money goes to YouTube. You also can just come over here for free. But if you are a supporter over here, I do plan on doing an extra live stream once a month and throwing links to the supporters so you can actually come on and have a supporter live stream with me. Also, it's a good place to catch all of my content. You don't have to worry about notifications like YouTube. They'll definitely work over here. So come check out my Locals.